जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन यमुनातीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन। यशोदानन्दन व्रज यमुनातीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जनरञ्जन। यशोदानन्दन व्रज जन यमुनातीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जयं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र शत श्री श्रीमद् शिलभै चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की। इस्कॉन विभूति संस्थापक आचार्य शील प्रभुपाद की। श्री श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी की। श्री जन्माष्टमी महामहोत्सव की। समवेत गौर भक्तवृंद की। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Isham Ishavatarakan Tat Prakasham Shatat Sakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangyakam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Vancha Kalpatarobhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyeva cha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirajet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishthiki Madeka Bandhu Matsangin Madguro Manmahadhana Mannistaraka Madbhagya Madananda Namastute Asadhu Sadhutadain Ati Nichachataraka Hanamancha Kadachinmam Premnarit Kanthaya Spura Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hare Krishna, Happy Janmashtami, Hari Bol. So, today is a very auspicious day for all of us, and we can see automatically the auspiciousness is already created, right? You can see today weather is very charming, right? Very, very blissful, very happy. Everybody is in a very happy mood, peaceful mood, because today is the appearance day of Kalachanji. So, as Nishingarupa Prabhu was saying, everybody should be very joyful today. So remain happy. So in this happy mood, we will be doing what we are supposed to do as a human being. Actually, so many people in the world, they are engaged in different kind of activities. They are reading so many different types of literature. But if you see, according to the Swarupa of the living entities, the main activity of the jiva is to glorify Krishna. So they should be always talking about Krishna. People are engaged in talking about so many different things. But these are all useless talk. The only meaningful discussion is when we talk about Krishna. That is what we are supposed to be doing. So today being, of course, in our society, Prabhupada has given the program. Every day morning time we have Bhagavatam class. Today also we have Bhagavatam class, but today a little bit different, not as regular, because today being the appearance day celebration of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So we are going to speak about Krishna's appearance pastime. And in this lesson, we will not be, yes, we may take one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, but at the same time, to get a clear picture about how the Supreme Lord descends to this world, we will be taking reference from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Harivamsa, maybe Krishna Jamal, of course Bhagavatam. So we will try to, from Gopal Champu, we will try to get a bird's eye view of Krishna's appearance. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he speaks, because we are from Mayapur, so we should start from Mayapur Dham. Okay? Of course, you can approach Krishna through Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu appeared in Mayapur Dham, Navadvip Dham. So we should try to enter Krishna Lila through Chaitanya Lila by studying Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he speaks about Krishna's appearance as follows. Kishore Shekhara Dharmi Brajendra Nandan Prakat Lila Karibare Jabe Kareman Ado Prakat Karai Mata Pita Bhakta Gane Pache Prakata Hoy Janmadika Lila Krame. So here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he explains Kishore Shekhar Krishna, Kishore Shekhar Dharmi Brajendra Nandan. So Brajendra Nandan, the son of Nanda Maharaj, Lord Krishna, is by nature the paragon of Kishore youth. And when he chooses to exhibit his manifest pastimes before his personal appearance, Adau Prakat Karai Mata Pita Bhakta Gane. At first, the Lord causes some of his devotees to appear as his mother, father, and intimate associates. He then appears later as if he were taking birth and growing from baby to a child and gradually into a youth. So, before Krishna descends to this world, he first sends his father and mother. And describing about Krishna's appearance, Swam Bhagavan Krishna, when he comes to this world, he says, Brahmar ek dine tiyah ek bar avatirna haiya karen prakata bihar. So Krishna, he descends to this world in a day of Brahma, as Swam Bhagavan. So here, as we understood that before Krishna comes to this world, he sends his devotees who appear in this world as his father, mother, and his intimate associate. Because Krishna performs his pastimes with his associates. Swa Swarupa Shakti Eka Sahaya. Whatever Krishna does, he does along with his Swarupa Shakti. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitavi Stavirja Eva Nijarupa Taya Kalabhi. So he performs his pastime with his intimate associates. So in explaining this concept, there is description given how this father and mother, they first come to this world. So we have seen who is the father and mother of Krishna? She said Nanda Yashoda. He is saying Vasudev Devaki. So tell me, who is father and mother of Krishna? Two? Both. So there can be others also? What do you think? There are two. Now so far we have identified two. Vasudev Devaki and Nanda Yashoda. These two only? Prishni Sutapa. Okay? Okay. So we'll here actually Krishna Lila is very, very tasteful. When you read, you can understand how beautiful Lord Krishna is. Okay, so we'll explain to you. So there used to be a king in Vrishni dynasty by the name Devamid. This Devamid, he had two wives. One Kshatriya, one from the Kshatriya family, and another one from Vaishya family. So from Kshatriya family wife, he gave birth to Shura, who is called Sudarshan. Then Vasudeva appears from him. Then from Vaishya Patni, he gave birth to Parjanya. Parjanya gave birth to Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj, he had 5 brothers, and out of these 5 sons of Parjanya, Nanda Maharaj was very kind and loving to all the subjects. And by seeing his wonderful qualities, all the inhabitants of Mahavan, they are expecting Nanda to become their king. And it so happened that after his father, Parjanya, passed away, he retired from his family life. On those days, the kings used to take early retirement from their kingly responsibilities to cultivate Krishna consciousness. So in the similar way, Parjanya Maharaj, he took retirement from his family life, and Nanda Maharaj became the king of the Gopas. And Nanda Maharaj had so many wonderful qualities. He was very much close to the subjects, and the subjects were also very much enjoying the service of Nanda Maharaj. And in the meantime, Nanda Maharaj, he got married to one Avir daughter whose name was Yashoda. And even though he was perfectly ruling the kingdom, and the citizens were very happy with his service as a king, but still there was only one distress prevailing in the mind of the Brajavasis, because their king did not have a son. So they were very much concerned that our king does not have any son, so they were not happy. And it is explained that they helped Nanda Maharaj to perform many sacrifices, different kind of sacrifices, wishing Nanda to have a son. But in spite of their regular endeavor, Nanda Maharaj was not able to get any son. And one time, these Brajavasis, they came together and they wanted to perform Putrishti Yajna. Putrishti Yajna is a particular type of sacrifice mentioned in the Veda, by the performance of which one can get a son. So they were thinking that Nanda Maharaj does not have a son. If we can perform this Putrishti Yajna, then he can get a son. While all the Brajavasis, they were assembled and they were engaged in preparing for this sacrifice, Nanda Maharaj, somehow or other, he was not so appreciative about what is going on. So Nanda Maharaj came to Mother Yashoda and he revealed his mind. He said, I am not so happy that why they are performing, arranging this Putrishti Yajna. Then Yashoda said, why? Why are you thinking like this? Do you not have faith in the scripture? He said, no, it's not like that I don't have faith in the scripture. But first of all, try to understand, even if somebody performs some activities, rituals, if he does not desire to get the result, then what is the use of performing such rituals? So I am not thinking that this karmakanda activity can give me a son that I am desiring to get. Then Yashoda Mata said, well, I think you have something in your mind. You should tell me what is happening to you. You want a son, but not this son the Brajavasis they are planning to get for you. So what is this? Can you reveal your mind to me? Then Nanda Maharaj said, yes, Yashoda, you are my wife. I can definitely reveal my mind to you. So this is explained in Gopal Champu. Nanda Maharaj is now speaking to Mother Yashoda that what kind of child Nanda Maharaj is desiring to get. He said, Syamas chanchala charu dirgha nayano balastavankasthale dugdhadgari payodhare sphutamaso kridayan maya lokyate स्वप्नस्तत् किम उजागर किम अथ व्यत्य तन्न नश्चीयते सत्यं ब्रूहि सहधर्मिणे स्फुरति किम सोयम तवाप्यन्तरे. He said, श्यामस चंचल चारु दीर्घ नयन बालस्तवांकक स्थले. He said, many times I see a very beautiful sun. I cannot describe the beauty of this boy. I see the beauty of this boy is even more, this boy is more beautiful than Lord Narayana. And his eyes are extended unto his ears. He is very, very attractive. And I see him playing on your lap. And what he is doing? Dugdhad gari payodhare sputamaso kridayan maya lokyate. And while playing on your lap, he is drinking your breast milk. And when I see this, I still cannot believe whether I am dreaming it or I can see one boy playing on your lap like this. And my dear wife, can you tell me, do you also have such kind of dream sometime? Do you get this dream? And he said, because I am so old and to reveal this kind of dream to anyone, I would feel ashamed. That's why I did not tell anyone. Since you told me, that's why I revealed to you. Can you tell me whether you also sometimes experience such kind of dream? Then Mother Yashoda, she also revealed her mind. She said, oh yes, I also many times have dreamt such a beautiful boy who is more beautiful than our Narayana. But I also did not reveal my mind to anyone. Then Nanda Maharaj said, now you see, the son what I am dreaming, I don't think he is to be obtained by performing this putrashti yajna, because this is karma kanda activity. So then Yashoda Mata said, okay, if you and me have dreamt such a beautiful son, maybe our Narayan can fulfill our desire. Let us perform some austerity to please our worshipable Lord Narayan, so that this boy can take birth as our son. Then Nanda Maharaj said, okay, please tell me what kind of brata we should execute. Then Yashoda Devi said, we should perform Dvadashi brata. So, being convinced by Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj agreed. He said, yes, we should perform this Dvadashi brata. So then they continued performing this Dvadashi brata for 1 year. And after 1 year, even you should understand that even though this Nanda and Yashoda, they are Krishna's eternal father and mother, but the way they executed this Ekadashi brata so perfectly, they did not miss any anga of this brata. As it is instructed in the scripture, they performed this brata continuously for 1 year. As they continued this brata with a desire to get that beautiful son who they have been envisioning in their dream to be their son, their desire to get that boy as their son even became more intensified. So after 1 year, they completed the brata, and one time Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they were resting at night, and Lord Narayana appeared to them in the dream. And Lord Narayana told them to spread the glory of Vatsalya Prem in this world, being inspired by me, Drona and Dhara, who are your plenary expansion, appear in heaven in every kalpa and perform intense austerity. The result of their austerity is even not attained by Brahma. And this time you have come yourself to release the same result. Your desire will soon be fulfilled. Means Lord Narayana said, look, this Drona and Dhara, who are your plenary expansions, every kalpa they appear in the heavenly planet and they perform this brata to get me as their son. But this time you yourself, Nanda and Yashoda, you yourself have come to release that Vatsalya Prem and to establish, to spread the glory of Vatsalya Prem in this world. You have appeared and you will very soon get him as your son. So in this connection, you should understand, Prabhupada has given one commentary in one of his conversation. One devotee asked Srila Prabhupada whether one can cultivate the mood of Yashoda Mata to become Krishna's mother. And then Prabhupada says, this is Mayavad. You cannot imitate Mother Yashoda. You cannot become Mother Yashoda. Don't try to imitate. So that is actually Mayavad. People who do not understand that imitation is forbidden in the Vedic literature, and they, while performing their bhakti, they make a show of being Krishna's mother. But here you see this Nanda and Yashoda, they were not imitating. They were this Nanda, and you see, and there's another incident. So after this, Narayana told them, after some time, they had another dream. When, as you know, in the meantime, Vasudeva and Devaki, they were imprisoned in the prison house of Kamsa, right? And Kamsa had given opportunity to Rohini Devi to serve Vasudeva and Devaki, because Vasudeva had Rohini as his wife. And when Vasudeva was being served by Rohini Devi, so at that time Rohini became pregnant, and she was 3 months pregnant at that time. So then Vasudeva became very much concerned. He was thinking that Kamsa might kill Rohini's son also. That's why he sent Rohini to Nanda Maharaj's house. This is the time actually when they had been instructed by Narayana, now they are going to get a son. So now Rohini has come to Nanda Maharaj's house, because Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva, they were friends. So Rohini Mata came, and this Nanda and Yashoda, they became very happy to have Rohini, because Rohini is a very chaste lady, and because she is coming to their house, now they are thinking, oh, we'll also get a beautiful son. And in that situation, as you know, when Rohini Mata came, then after 4 months, then when Yogamaya, Krishna instructed to Yogamaya that you transfer the baby from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. That's how Balram was transplanted to the womb of Rohini Devi, and after actually 14 months, he appeared in Nanda Maharaj's house. And in the meantime, what happened? In the month of Magh, that is January, February, on the first day of waxing moon, Nanda and Yashoda, they had a dream. And they saw, Yashoda actually saw the dream. She saw the boy who she had been dreaming for so many days, along with another girl whose complexion resembles lightning, came from the heart of Nanda Maharaj and entered into the heart of Yashoda. Then her dream broke. And after that, both of them, they woke up. And then Rohini Mata, Yashoda Mata, she explained this dream to Nanda Maharaj. So now then, this is how Yashoda Mata, she conceived the baby. And as you know, after 8 months, she gave birth to baby Krishna, when Krishna also appeared in the prison house of Kamsa from the womb of Devaki. So these concepts have been very clearly explained in Harivamsa. There is a verse that explains that Garbhakale tvasampurne Ashtame masite sthito Devaki cha Yashoda cha Sushubate samantada. Garbhakale tvasampurne. When their garbha was not complete, 8 months is not the complete, right? So when the garbha was not complete, that time Devaki and Yashoda, both of them, they gave birth to the children. And it is explained that when the baby was born, now how, from now let us understand, in Bhagavatam, it is explained about Krishna's appearance from Vasudeva, Devaki, and also Nanda Maharaj. It simultaneously explains. So it says, I'll just read out that verse. Nisithe tamavudbhute jayamane janardane devakyam devarupinyam Vishnu sarvaguhasaya avirasi jatha pratyam disinduriva puskala. So when Krishna, he was to appear from the womb of Devaki, all the demigods and saintly personalities, the saints, they showered flowers from the heavenly planets, and the clouds gathered in the sky and very mildly thundered, making sounds like those of the ocean's waves. Then the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, who is situated in the core of everyone's heart, appeared from the heart of Devaki in the dense darkness of night, like the full moon rising on the eastern horizon, because Devaki was the same category as Sri Krishna. See, Nishite tamodbhute jayamane janardane devakyam devarupinyam Vishnu sarva guhasaya abirasi jathar pratyam disinduriva puskala. So here it is says devakyam devarupinyam. So Devaki devarupinyam. Srila Prabhupada also explains in the purport that Devaki is not any ordinary mother. So Devakyam, Devarupinya means, here Deva refers to Krishna or Vishnu. In some other Bhagavatam it explains Devakyam Vishnu Rupinyam instead of Devarupinyam. Why? Because Devaki is actually having Sachidananda Vigraha. Not that her body is material. So in that way, Devaki's birth, Devaki gave birth to Krishna. We should not think that it was an ordinary birth. No, Devaki is not like any ordinary human mother. So, and here it says Vishnu Sarva Guhasaya. As I was explaining that simultaneously he appeared in the prison house of Kamsa from the womb of Devaki. At the same time, Krishna appeared in the house of Nanda Maharaj, because he is Sarva Guhasaya. Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur explains, Guhasaya means, Guha means cave. Very difficult to get access to the cave, right? He resides in Mathura, in Goloka Vrindavan, and in the heart of his devotees. And he can appear from the heart. And he actually appeared from the heart of Vasudeva and entered into the heart of Devaki. Similarly, he appeared in the heart of Nanda Maharaj, then entered into the heart of Yashoda. Right? And now he is going to appear again from the heart of Devaki and Yashoda. Therefore, those who try to imitate being mother of Krishna is actually Mayavad. Why? You cannot pretend to become Krishna's mother. No, Krishna is not going to become your child like that. But how to kind of, get our love developed for the Supreme Lord so that we can have a relationship with Him. Like in this case, Mother Jashoda and Devaki, they had Krishna as their son. Srimad Bhagavatam explains about how a devotee get darshan of the Lord, what he meditates. Tvam bhakti yoga paribhavita hri sarojo asya sutek siddhapatha nanunatha pumsam jajjadhyat urugaya vibhavayanti tattad vapu pranayasya sadanugrahaya. Jajjadhyat urugaya vibhavayanti. See, this, in case of Nanda Yashoda, they were meditating on that child what they had dreamt of, right? So similarly, a sadhaka, when they hear about the glories of the personality of Godhead, they automatically develop some sort of attachment, attraction for the Lord. It is not that something very artificial, somebody trying to imitate. No, it has to be natural. Natural awakening of the loving sentiment by hearing the nectarian pastimes of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, Prabhupada, he explains in the purport that Krishna, why Krishna comes to this world? Krishna appears in this world just to appease his devotees, right? Because devotees are very painful by not getting darshan of the Lord. He appears just to give his darshan to his devotees. That is his main business. Not that he is here to kill the demons. Even when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not kill any demons. Even though Krishna killed few demons, right? But when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did not kill any demon. Ram adi avatare krodhenana astra dhare asurer karila nidhan eve astra na dharila pranekare na marila chitta suddhi karila sabar. This is our Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That instead of killing, he actually purified the contaminated heart. So in that way, killing the demon is not actually Krishna's business. He is very loving, he is very kind. Krishna does not have to kill anyone. So in that way, so he appeared in the womb of Devaki and Yashoda simultaneously, and also he appeared from their heart. But you can ask then, well, you are saying sometimes he appeared in the womb, then he appeared from the heart. So how to understand this? See, Krishna is supreme. He can do anything and he can undo anything. And he can appear from the womb, also he can appear from the heart. Why this kind of, the symptom of some mother conceiving a baby is shown? That is just to invoke the Vatsalya Prem. Krishna performed these pastimes so that the devotee can also enjoy this kind of relationship with Krishna. And Krishna's appearance is not like ordinary child taking birth from the mother. An ordinary child, he takes birth from his mother because of karma. A child is injected into the womb of a particular mother. How? Because he has been wandering in different species of life, what kind of karma he has done, and according to that karma he is put into a particular mother's womb which will help him to justify his desires. So in that way, we are forced to take birth from a mother's womb because of our past karma. But for Krishna, Krishna is not like that. Janma karma chame divyam evam ja vyatti tattvata. His birth and activities are divya. Divya, how to understand this? You see, as I said, Krishna's birth is not like an ordinary child's birth. He can simultaneously appear in the house of Nanda Maharaj, in the present house of Kamsa. Sometimes people may feel, oh, how can you say like this? Even after Krishna concluding his Vrindavan pastime, when he went to Dwarka, we have seen at that time there were two personalities. Srutadev, a Brahmana, was a very pious Brahmana living in Mithila, and Bahulasva, the king of Mithila. So both of them, they were, this Bahulasva and Srutadev were residing in Mithila, and both of them were thinking to get darshan of Krishna. Krishna was in Dwaraka. Then Krishna thought of going to meet them. And when Krishna came, both Srutadev and Bahulasva, they came to receive Krishna. And when they came to receive Krishna, Krishna could see that both of them are kind of equally important to him. So he cannot just go to one person's house. Then other devotee will feel sad. So now Krishna thought of pleasing both the devotees. So what did he do? He became two, right? In one form, with all his entourage, he entered into the house of Bahulaswa. With another form, with his entourage, he entered into the house of Sutadev. See, if Krishna can simultaneously appear, so what is the difficulty for him? So he also appeared in both the places. This is his Janma, his Divya. His karma activities are also Divya. Anyone who knows this, he doesn't take birth in this material world. Anyway, so when Krishna appeared in the prison house of Kamsa, because Mother Devaki and Vasudev, their love was Aishwarya Mishrita Prem. That was a reverential love. So when Krishna appeared, how did he appear? This morning you heard, Krishna appeared having 4 arms and beautifully decorated with jewels and garments, having a nice crown. Have you ever heard that any son taking birth like this from his mother's womb? No, right? So his birth is Divya, you can understand this, right? So he appeared. As soon as they saw Mother Devaki and Vasudev that Krishna has appeared, then they started praying him with folded hands. You see, because this is Aishwarya Mishrita Prem. This is not Kevalar Suddha Prem. Nanda Maharaj and Jashoda, they have Kevalar Suddha Prem. Kevalar Suddha Prem Aishwarya na jane, Aishwarya dekhileo nijo sambandha se mane. So they see Krishna is less important. He is not God. Okay? So Krishna likes that kind of relationship. Srila Prabhupada, he explains in teachings of Queen Kunti, I want to just read out to you how Krishna likes his relationship with his devotees. Saying, generally, the Lord is worshipped by the devotees in a reverential attitude. But the Lord is meticulously pleased when the devotee, out of pure affection and love, considers the Lord to be less important than himself. Lord is meticulously pleased when he is treated as less important than the devotee himself. So this is the glory of the love of Mother Jashoda and Devaki. They consider Krishna is less important than themselves. They are child. And Krishna likes to be in that mood. And Devaki and Vasudev, when they saw Krishna appeared, they were in reverential mood. So she started praying. And when they prayed to Krishna and requested to become like an ordinary child, then Krishna assumed the form of a ordinary child. He became 2-hand form, right? Babhuva prakruta sishu. He became like a ordinary child. And then this child is instructing, now you bring me to Gokul. You see, the child, after taking birth from the mother's womb, telling the mother and father what they should do. This is Krishna. Then Vasudev, he brought. And this is also a very interesting point we need to take a note on, that when Vasudev was preparing to take this child to Nanda Gokul, and as you know, Kamsa had imprisoned them. How he had imprisoned? Not only he just put them inside the house and locked the house, he has shackled their hand and leg. And there are many doors. And in each door there were chowkidar. They were guarding. Guards were there. You can imagine such a high security. Now this baby is born. Vasudev's hand is tight, right? Leg is also tight. He's shackled. And now he is saying, you bring me to Gokul. How can I bring you? You see, this is devotee. Tatascha saurir bhagavat prachodita sutam samadaya sasutika grihat yada bahirgantum yesha tarihaja ya yoga maya janinanda jayaya. Tatascha saurir bhagavat prachodita. When Krishna instructed like this, then Nanda Maharaj, Vasudev, he took the bow in his hand. And what happened? Taya hrita pratyaya sarva vristisu dvarastu sarva dasthesu puresu api sayate swatha dvarascha sarva pihita duratvaya brihat kapataya sakila srinkhalai. He is saying that, Sukadev Goswami is saying, as soon as Vasudev took the baby in his hand and desired to come out of the pigeon house, automatically the shackles in his hand and leg opened on their own. And these big, big doors, which had big, big bolts, tightened and everything opened. And all the guards who were guarding, they went to sleep. This is what you should understand, just like I was quoting the verse that when a devotee, he desires to see or serve the Supreme Lord in a particular form, he appears in the heart of such a devotee. When Krishna appears in the heart of the devotee, and devotee wants to serve him, automatically the attachments in this world will open. Means he will be freed from this material life. This is what happened to Vasudeva. He was already shackled in his hand and leg. Doors were closed. But as soon as he desired to bring Krishna to Nanda Gokul, everything was opened for him. Similarly, a devotee just simply need to sincerely serve the Lord. And when the Lord will make his appearance in the heart of a devotee, he will be freed from this samsara. So we don't have to worry about that. Today is Krishna's appearance day, Janmashtami Mahotsav, right? So we should be praying to Krishna that he should give us good intelligence, good mind, so that we can serve him, and if he so desires, he can show us the way how we can get him or how we can have our relationship established with him. Not that we try to imitate, like in Vrindavan, there are some devotees who try to imitate actually. Imitation is totally forbidden in Krishna conscious practice. Why? Why imitation is forbidden? Because our mind is very impure. In the impure consciousness, when we are trying to imitate something, that will not be fruitful. Therefore, best thing is we should practice our sadhana bhakti. And we should take this inspiration from Bhagavatam. Even if you see the life of Narad Muni. Narad Muni, he is talking about his previous life, how he became Narad Muni. He is saying that he was instructed by these Bhakti Vedantas and he continued his sadhana practice, as a result of which, when he was about to leave his body, what happened? In Bhagavatam, it is explained, Tadit Saudamini Jatha. So just like simultaneously there is lightning and thunder. Similarly, when a devotee has perfected his sadhana, the time will come, his spiritual form will be revealed to him and his material body will go away. So that will happen by the Kala Pradurabhut Kale Tadit Saudamini Jatha. This is the verse. Kala Pradurabhut Kale Tadit Saudamini Jatha. So that means we don't have to actually imitate. We just simply have to practice our sadhana bhakti properly, and then when time will come, automatically things will be revealed to the devotee. That's why Tvam Bhakti Yoga Paribhavita Hri Saroja Asya Sutekshita Patha Nanunatha Pumsam. Sruta and Ikkhita. What he has heard and he has been practicing or hearing Bhagavatam, at the same time he is continuing his sadhana bhakti. Then Jajjad Dhyata Urugaya Vibhavayanti. Whichever form automatically he is getting attracted to and he is meditating on that, then Tattat Bapu Pranayase Sadanugrahaya. That form will automatically become manifest to such a devotee. This is our sadhana practice. That's why you can see Prabhupada never encouraged anyone to just imitate or just meditate on anything like that. No. He gave so much emphasis on to practicing sadhana bhakti. Sadhana bhakti mostly chanting the holy name, Panchanga tar madhye, this Panchanga bhakti, sadhu sangha, nam sankirtan, bhagavat shravan, Mathurabas Shraddhai Srimurtir Sevan. Nam Sankirtan. Every day we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Sadhu Sangha. Sadhu Sangha, like you come, sit together, chant, do kirtan, hear about Krishna's pastime, Bhagavat Shravan, reading Bhagavatam regularly, Mathurabas. Where is Mathura? Huh? Are you staying in Mathura? Wherever Krishna is, that is Mathura. That is Vrindavan. Right? This is also Dham. This is also Dham. He has a temple. This Dham is like, no, we have boundary. Come out, then we are in the middle of something else. So you come to his Dham. You're staying here. And Shraddhaya Srimurtir Sevan. Srimurtir Sevan, you can do Tulsi Seva also. That's also as good as doing Srimurti Seva. Yes, there is no difference. So, if we do this diligently and at the same time await for the mercy of the Supreme Lord, then one day Krishna will appear in your heart, like he appeared in the heart of Vasudeva and Nanda Maharaj. Similarly, by his own sweet will, he will make his appearance, then our tie of this material life will be cut, and then we can go back to Golok Vrindavan to serve him. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. You have any question or comment? We are trying to explain. Krishna appeared. We should not try to imitate. Simply practice sadhana bhakti. How he became the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda plus Vasudeva and Devaki. He can also become your son, provided you follow the legitimate path. Krishna can appear simultaneously in many places because he is in the heart of everybody. This is a very interesting point. You see, Krishna, he can appear as the son of Nanda Maharaj Vasudeva in his heart. At the same time, he is also in the heart of the non-devotees, but not as their son. How? As Paramatma, super soul. Anyway. Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, such a nectarian class. Thank you so much. Prabhuji, I had a question about when you were talking about Krishna appeared in the heart and also in the womb. So was it like simultaneously in heart and womb, or was it like from heart he entered the womb and then appeared from the womb.
Yeah. From the heart he entered the womb. Yes. And he does not need to actually enter the womb. But just to kind of, enhance the Vatsalya Prem, he does that. Like you see, when Krishna was born in the prison house, was there any doctor to assist? In Nanda Maharaj's house, there was no doctor mentioned. She was sleeping. Yashoda Mata was sleeping. And she gave birth to two babies, one boy and one girl. Jada bahirgantu mehesa tarhe jananda jani jaya. Actually, at that time, Nanda Maharaj's wife, Yashoda Mata, she gave birth to one son and one girl, Yogamaya and Krishna. And then here, Krishna also appeared in the prison house of Kamsa. When Devaki and Vasudev, they prayed to him, he said, okay, I become two-hand form. And this son of Nanda, he appeared there immediately. And then saying, no, bring me to Gokul, because he wants to stay in Gokul. Right? So he can appear from heart, he can go to womb, he can be anywhere. Yes.
Prabhu, I was just curious, so you mentioned that they performed the
Dwadashi Vrata.
Vrata. Is that the same as Ekadashi or is it different?
Same. After Ekadashi, there is a process to perform this Dwadashi Vrata.
Okay.
Without performing Ekadashi, how can you perform Dwadashi Vrata?
Right, yeah. And so you mentioned that Rohini was 3 months pregnant when she came to the house of Nanda Maharaj. And then later on, Balramji was transferred. So who was the one who was in Rohini's womb before Balramji was transferred?
That was just a Garbha Lakshana, because everything is getting ready. Okay, so then when Krishna instructed Yogamaya to transfer the Garbha from Devaki to Rohini, then he went there. But until then, she was having a Garbha Lakshana.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj. My question is, with the prayers of Devaki and Vasudev, Krishna took birth to them, but Krishna, they could not shower the parental love to Krishna. What was the reason for this?
No, they enjoyed the parental affection, like you see. This is how we try to understand. It's not that they didn't have parental love or they did not experience parental love. For example, when Krishna, he came to Mathura, and after he killed Kamsa, the first thing he did is he went to see his father and mother. And he released them. When he released them, then mother said, oh, bring my lost sons. You remember? These Sadgarbhas, 6 sons prior to Krishna's birth were killed by Kamsa. So bring those sons. Then Krishna brought those sons, right? And at that time, Mother Devaki, she became so much filled with Vatsalya Prem. And then Krishna also drank the breast milk first, and after that, the others, they actually drank, the other brothers. So there also you can see, she had so much Vatsalya Prem for Krishna, even though Krishna had become such a big boy. It's not that she did not have, but if you compare between the Vatsalya Prem of Yashoda and Devaki, but by the way also you should know, another name of Yashoda is also Devaki. Yes, Devaki, Jasoda had two names, okay? Another name is Devaki. That's why when you say Krishna is Devaki's son, in that way he is also Jasoda's son. Okay? But Nanda's, sorry, Vasudev's wife is also Devaki. So in this case, this Devaki and Vasudev, their Vatsalya Prem is mixed with Aishwarya. Whereas Nanda and Yashoda, they have Kevalar Suddha Vatsalya Prem. Only and only Vatsalya Prem. This is the difference. Therefore, their Vatsalya, exchange of Vatsalya Prem of Vasudeva and Devaki with Krishna is comparatively less than the exchange of Vatsalya Prem of Nanda and Yashoda with Krishna. Therefore, in the verse you see where it says, Bhagavan api visvatma bhaktanam abhayankara avivesang sabhagena mana anaka dunduhe. This is a verse in the second chapter of 10th canto. Bhagavan api visvatma. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the super soul of all living entities. Bhaktanam abhayankara. He makes his devotees free from fear. He averts fearlessness to his devotees. And avivesang sabhagena mana anaka dunduvi. He appeared in the mind of Vasudeva, who is anaka dunduve. And in that purport, Prabhupada explains that Krishna appeared in consciousness. Even Viraghavacharya also, he says, in his consciousness was awakened. But in case of Nanda, it is not said like that. And more, their Vatsalya Prem is more intense.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, just in relation to Prabhu's question, I was remembering how when the Lord takes birth from Devaki, then he's in his four-armed form. So, we see how that instant, Devaki's affection for Krishna, her Vatsalya Bhav towards Krishna is always kind of oscillating.
Yes.
Between reverence and between parental affection, because he's showing himself to be Lord Vishnu, forearms, helmet, weapons, everything. And so they know he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then she says, oh, like this you're so visible. Kamsa is going to come and he's going to see you very quickly. You need to hide. Become a small baby, then I can hide you.
Yeah.
But, so it's kind of like she sees that he's the Lord, but she's still thinking he's my son, I need to protect him. She doesn't think, oh, he's the Lord, he doesn't need protection. It's going to be fine. She still thinks, he's my baby, I need to protect him. So if you become small, I can put you under my sari, or, I can say thank you.
That's why there's a kind of mixture, this mixed mode. But in case of Nanda Yashoda, they don't have that kind of mode. They have only one mode. Your son, and he is less important. Mata more hino jnane kareno palan. When a mother, he carelessly takes care of him as her own child, Krishna says, I enjoy that kind of mood even more than somebody who is worshipping me by chanting the Vedic hymns. Prabhupada also explained, just now I read out, that Krishna likes to be treated by his devotee less important than himself. That is Suddha Prem. But that doesn't mean that you willfully, deliberately try to act in that way. No. Again, that is Mayavad.
You were quoting this verse, Yad Yad Urugayata Vibhayanti. So, Prabhu, so there it's basically said that, the mood that a devotee develops, accordingly he reciprocates. So, does this happen only at the stage of Swarup Siddhi when that mood the real mood has been awakened, or is this something that even now, as sadhakas, let's say we have a certain proclivity towards a certain deity or a name of Krishna, that reciprocation is also there at that time?
See, the mood is being developed. Okay? When it attains perfection, as you said, the Swarup Siddhi, that is the time when Krishna is going to reveal himself. But until then, he has to continue his practice, sadhana. That's the last part, last stage of life. Even when this Nanda, Jashoda, after they completed this Dvadashi Brata, after 1 year, when their desire became intensified, it is explained, they were going mad. People are very much concerned about their worldly behavior. As if they have a son, they are, kissing the child, having the child on their lap, and what they are doing, nobody knew actually. This is what happens when Krishna appears in the heart of such a elevated soul. They behave like a madman, and their behavior to the external people looks like they are not normal. Is he okay? They are perfectly okay. But you cannot understand. That will happen. These are not imitations. Again, people when they hear such kind of thing, they try to imitate those kind of attitudes. That's nonsense. But when Krishna appears, it will automatically become like that. Okay, thank you. Yes?
How old was Balram when Krishna was born?
He was 8 days elder to Krishna, no? When was Balram Jayanti? When was Balram Jayanti? When? How many days before? 8 days before. He is 8 days elder to Krishna.
But then there are 6 dead child in between them, right?
6?
Dead child. There were 6 child who Kamsa killed.
6 childhood?
There were 6 childs born of Devaki who were killed by Kamsa before Krishna was born. So there were 6 childs, so 6 years of gap it seems like.
No. 6 childs were born in the beginning before Balaram came into the womb of Devaki. Balaram was the 7th child and Krishna was 8th child.
Thank you.
Balaram first appeared in the womb of Devaki because Balaram is Anantadev, right? And he is Sandhini Shakti. So Sandhini, he prepares all the ground for Krishna to appear, to perform his pastime. So first Balaram appeared and he made he prepared the bed for Krishna to appear. So then, after Balaram was transported to the womb of Rohini, and it took almost 14 months, less than 8 days actually. You can say, it was about to complete 14 months, then he appeared, less 8 months. And at that time, Krishna also, he was conceived after she was transferred, okay? Then Krishna appeared both simultaneously in the womb of Devaki and Yashoda Mata. And before the Garbha was even completed, after 8 months, he appeared. And this female child who was born to Yashoda Mata, she Yogamaya. And when Vasudev brought this son to Nanda Gokul and placed in the bed of Yashoda Mata and brought this child back, female child back, and as soon as he entered the prison house, automatically all the doors became closed, his hand and leg also became settled, and the child started crying. Oh, then everybody woke up. Oh, now child is born, child is born. And then Kamsa, he came. Kamsa had given this what do you say, catch. Anyone who is going to give me the information of the child born, the first one will get this, necklace. Okay? He wanted to give them. So, as soon as child was born, the rush to Kamsa, oh, child is born now. So Kamsa came, and he saw, he's a female child. What is this? Oh, Vishnu is now playing game with me. Okay, even a female child. So what? He took. And then when he went to hit the child in the stone, child slipped off his hand and went to the sky and appeared in Ashtabhuja form. And he saw his Devi. And he said, a fool, Kamsa, foolish Kamsa. You don't know. You wanted to kill me. The one who is going to kill you is already being there somewhere else. You try to find out. So these 6 sons who were born, they were the sons of Marichi, who had a curse. So they were cursed to be born and then be killed by his father, that is Kamsa. So they are separate. Then 7th child is Balaram, 8th child is Krishna.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki, Shri Krishna Janmashtami Mahamahotsav ki, Janmashtami Yogdan Kari Bhakta Vrinda ki, Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol.